I would like to begin by congratulating my fellow inductees. Reading and hearing about your historic accomplishments leaves me feeling quite humbled and simply awestruck to be included in your presence. And to the 2004 National Championship team, I remember being packed into a bar in Philadelphia with the Philly Dukes, proudly wearing our purple and gold, screaming at the TV, so excited to cheer you on. Congratulations to all of you. I'm only here tonight because field hockey legend Christy Morgan and lacrosse icon Jen Ulala both saw something in the 17-year-old version of me, who, based on that video, you can tell was tough. Thank you both for pushing me and teaching me. Thank you both for accepting nothing less than perfection from me at every turn. Mostly, thank you for being two of the most influential mentors to shape my life. I would not be the person I am today without your profound impact. I'm eternally grateful for the leadership of Presidents Carrier, Rose, Alger, and King for prioritizing collegiate athletics and assembling the best athletic department in all of Division I sports. From athletic directors Lemish and Bourne to the athletic support staff of the late 90s, including, but not limited to, Brad Babcock, Janet Lucas, Ashley Kite, Casey Carter, Ron Stefanson and his team, Sherry, Tom, Andrea, Greg B., Mila Sue Weiscarver, Kurt Dudley, Chumley, and Greg Werner, who is the real warrior here tonight. None of us could have done what we did without all of the hard work and effort that you put in behind the scenes. We knew that then, and I'm sure we appreciate it even more now. And finally, to the current athletic administration, specifically Matt Rohn, Denise, who deserves a spot in the JMU Mount Rushmore of human beings, to the current JMU field hockey and lacrosse coaching staffs, may you continue to have the vision to transform JMU into the national powerhouse that we know it is. To my dad and brother, Matt, who have been, without a doubt, my biggest cheerleaders over the years. You taught me resiliency, persistence, hard work, and grit, all while keeping me humble and reminding me that I throw like a girl, and that my greatest downfall in life is that I don't think before I speak, which I still struggle with today. Whether it was having a catch with Matt on Crown Street, me with my lacrosse stick, and him with his baseball glove, or my dad driving from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania to Harrisonburg just to give me a late-night pep talk at the 24-hour Waffle House, I owe everything I am to the two of you. Without your love and support over the years, from womb to tomb, I would not be standing here today. And to my mom, who lost her battle with cancer 9 years ago, I now realize that I got my fight from you. I got my fierce loyalty and uncompromising morality from you. And mostly, I am reminded that the gratitude and love that fills my heart in this moment today is a product of how unconditionally you taught me to love. And lastly, to my husband and son, thank you for helping me feel like I won the ultimate prize in the game of life. As proud as I am to be a JMU Duke, I am most proud to be Charlie Bowles' wife and Charlie Bear's mom. Although I treasure my college playing days, I know that the best in life is still to come with the two of you as my forever teammates. I am currently in the midst of the greatest season of my life. We're basically the 96 Bulls, with my husband as my favorite teammate and my son as the real MVP. I love you, my Charlies, more than you will ever know. And now for the fun part. The most important reason why I'm standing in front of you tonight, the glue that kept me together from the fall of 1996 through the spring of 2000, my teammates. As I reflect on my 4 years at JMU, I think the New York Times best-selling novel, All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten, had it all wrong. While kindergarten and the ensuing years of schooling taught me how to keep my hands to myself and master the cursive Q, nothing could quite prepare me for the valuable life lessons I would learn while donning the purple and gold, sprinting for my life, and spending 4 transformative years exploring the Berg. Contrary to the popular best-selling novel, All I Really Needed to Know in Life, I learned from being an athlete at JMU. I quickly learned that JMU does not, in fact, stand for Julie Martinez University. I learned to never wear UVA shorts to your second day of lacrosse practice, or you will end up standing in your underwear in the middle of Godwin Gym. I learned that an impromptu song parody can make any situation better, especially when enduring a 10-hour ride on Jerry's bus. I learned that if you trash talk your goalie at practice, it will only ensure that she stuffs you like a burrito. I learned to never pass your senior captain while running stairs in a preseason workout. I learned that the ref is not actually a teammate, so you should never pass her the ball. I learned that a girl can look just as beautiful in sweats as she does in express black pants, a going out shirt, and Steve Madden chunky heels. I learned that there is no such thing as August, fall break, Halloween, St. Patrick's Day, spring break, or a March birthday when you're playing two collegiate sports. I learned that skipping ahead in a drill line to go against the best defender on your team will only prepare you for game day. I learned that you could eat a delicious meal at Olive Garden for only $7, including tax and tip. I learned that being late to study hall because it was mashed potato night was always worth the extra sprints. I learned that sharing a full-body ice bath with a teammate will bond you forever. I learned to never get highlights from the Harrisonburg hair cuttery, no matter how poor you are, or you'll end up looking like you tripped and fell in a bucket of bleach. I learned that decks in Forest Hills collapse, regardless of how many student athletes and recruits are on them. I learned that wearing your bathing suit that's been hanging in your locker since August to a 6 a.m. field hockey practice at Bridgeforth Stadium on a chilly November morning might just be the icebreaker that helps your team relax before an intense playoff game. I learned that someone only yells at you when they see potential in you. I learned that tearing your ACL can change the trajectory of your life, even if you don't realize it at the time. I learned that skills can be taught, but heart, determination, grit, and pride are intrinsically a part of the fabric that makes you you. I learned that overcoming adversity reveals character and defines strength. I learned it's not the size of the Duke dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the Duke dog that matters most. I learned that I would trade any one of these moments to put my jersey on one more time, to compete in one more game, number 39 on my back in the fall, number 34 on my chest in the spring, just so I could have one last opportunity to share the field with these beautiful women who joined me here tonight. I learned that sisters aren't always family by blood, and family stretches out far beyond those who share a last name with you. Of all the lessons learned, from kindergarten to college to now, the most important one is to always show your colors, proud and true, for we are who we are because of JMU. Go Duke!